I'm basically giving you all the tools you need to take the perfect Instagram picture, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just talked like 10 minutes in front of my camera and it wasn't filming. So I'm gonna start again. Today I wanna show you how I take Instagram pictures. I know it can be really hard. It looks really easy, but most people that try to take Instagram pictures, like professional looking pictures for the first time, they're like, there's a lot of things that come into play when taking pictures and making them look nice and professional. So if you want to see my tips and tricks, keep on watching. Also, if you're new here, welcome to the fam. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and also the bell right next to it. That way you get notified whenever I post new videos. Also, stay tuned till the end of this video because I'm gonna have a special giveaway for you guys. So first and foremost, I'm not a photographer. I have never learned photography. I wish I did, but I'm self-taught. So everything that I'm gonna share with you guys, I have learned with experience. And I take most of my pictures on my iPhone 8. So you don't need to buy a fancy camera and a super expensive camera to take nice pictures. I take all of my pictures on an iPhone 8. Sometimes I use my Canon EOS 80D, which I'm filming on right now. But it's a little more tricky to use, so most of the time I use my iPhone 8. The most important part in having a nice picture is lighting. Lighting is so important, especially with the iPhone 8. Lighting is the most important thing. It can make or break your photo. The best lighting to take pictures in my opinion, is the golden light. You probably have heard of it before. Photographers love it. It's the lighting that you have on the sunset and the sunrise. So basically when the sun is rising, imagine this is you, this is the sun. So the sun is like rising or going down. So it's right in front of you and it has that nice goldish, warm looking light. You want the lighting always to hit you like right in front of your face, because if the lighting is too high or too low, it will create shade on your face and it will just not look good. You can also take pictures in the shade where the lighting is not as direct. Say you're taking pictures between noon and like 3 p.m. when the sun is really high up. I suggest you take pictures in the shade because it looks a lot better. The light is a lot more diffused. However, with the iPhone, sometimes pictures in the shade can look kind of like over contrasty and darker than it actually is outside. But yeah, if you can, get the golden light. Otherwise in the shade, or if you're inside, always try to take pictures in front of the window. Window gives the best lighting because the lighting that comes right at you. My second tip that to me is also really important in having nice pictures is angle. Get you somebody that knows your angles, okay? Whether it's your boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, mom, brother, sister, cousin, random person on the street, they should know your angles, okay? Because you know, you can ask a person to take your picture, but if they have like no idea how to take a picture, you need to give them like a little teaching lesson. So if you haven't guessed it before, I'm actually really small. A lot of people think I'm really tall, but I just look tall in pictures. That is because I know how to take my angles. If you're a small person like me and you want to look taller, the number one tip on how to look taller is to make your photographer or your person kneel down, and if you take a picture from the bottom up, you will automatically have longer legs and you will look a lot taller. Another idea that I can give you is to take, let your person take the picture from your hip area up. That also really looks good. But the no-go to taking pictures is have someone take your pictures from like up top. Another thing to avoid is what I call the tourist picture trap. Tourist picture trap is, you know, we've all done it, we've all been there, and there's nothing wrong with taking pictures like that. But if you want your pictures to look artistically, aesthetically pleasing, you want to avoid doing that. So the tourist trap picture is basically when you're in a nice area and you have a nice view and you're like, oh yeah, like let me take a picture on that spot. And basically all you do is you stand in front of the spot and you're just like, the person in front of you takes your picture just like that, like flat on you, and then behind you whatever a monument, a view, the sea, the ocean, whatever. That's what I call the tourist trap picture, because it just does not look artistic, especially if there's more than one person in the picture. Of course, there's nothing wrong with like taking group pictures. Again, if you want your pictures to look a little bit more artistically, I suggest you take them from a different angle. So let's say you're on the Brooklyn Bridge, for example, in New York, and you just don't want to take that picture like where you stand there and behind you is a view. This is you, this is the bridge. You can ask the person to take you from that angle rather than like right in front of you. That will create kind of like an artistic depth of field, and it will make the picture look less flat and give it just more dimension. So I really suggest you play around with angles and viewpoints. Even if you're alone, like you can just go outside and see what looks good. When I see something, I know exactly what I want in my mind. I usually take the phone, I put it there, and I'm like, just hold it there and take the pictures. So my third tip is location. Obviously, you can get really creative with locations. There are an unlimited amount of locations that you can take pictures in, whether it is inside or outside. So that's really up to you, like where you want to take pictures, what vibe do you want to give off on your Instagram. I like a majority of white in my pictures. I live on a French Riviera, so I like a little bit of like blue sky, but I also like white walls behind me or like a nice portal. I like taking pictures in front of portals because they give that nice majestic look. But location obviously depends on where you are living. Another spot that I really love to take pictures on, especially if you're more like into the edgy type of sporty look vibe, is empty parking lots. A lot of people are like, why would I take a picture in a parking lot? They're ugly, but they actually can give that really great street style vibe to your pictures. So empty parking lots are great. Avoid places that are crowded because you don't want to have like 100 other people in your picture. It just won't look good. I like to Photoshop people out of my photos because I just don't want to have people in my photos that I don't know, obviously. And I'm sure they wouldn't want to be in my pictures either. Another great tip for location is take pictures in front of like a flower wall. We have so many flowers here on the French Riviera. There's like flowers for every color. My fifth tip is colors. You want your Instagram theme to have recurrent colors. That is if you're going for a theme. You don't have to go for a theme. There's a lot of people that don't do it. There's a lot of people that do it. I personally do it, but I try not to stress too much over it. It's really hard to keep the same theme all over your Instagram all the time. If I probably would be like doing Instagram only, I would probably have the perfect feed, but I do YouTube, I have Instagram, I have my brand. I just don't have time always to like plan the perfect OCD feed. But I am pretty much OCD and I feel like I have my life together when I have a nice looking feed, so I get it. So back to my point, if you want your feed to look really nice and colorful, try to get like 3 colors that you want in every picture. I like whites, blues, and beiges, so that's kind of like my dominant colors in my pictures. If you want to go for a really colorful theme, you can do like really flashy colors. This is really where your own personal style comes in and where you can express yourself creatively. Your Instagram page really reflects your vibe, your mood, and what you stand for, and I love it because it can just be such an amazing outlet. If you're creative and you like to create art, Instagram totally can be like an art outlet for you. There are amazing feeds out there. You can also get inspiration from other people, although I would suggest trying to really get your own sense of style in your pictures. So my 6th tip is accessories. A lot of people, when they start taking pictures, they forget that they can dress up their outfit or picture with accessories. And accessories can make the biggest difference when you take pictures. They just put everything together and they make it look really interesting and nice, and you know there's something to see. It's an outfit nicely put together, and it's aesthetically pleasing. So some things that I like to include in pictures, again, that is very personal, but I like to wear glasses. Like, you can dress any outfit up with glasses, bags, any nice looking shoes. So that's like clothing wise. Obviously you can also add like food. You can take pictures while you're eating. You can also add a book or newspapers. Flowers, I love adding roses and flowers into my pictures, if you probably haven't noticed already. Drinks can really give a vibe to your picture, whether that's a Starbucks drink or a Cosmopolitan cocktail. So yeah, just get creative with different types of accessories, whether that's blankets, pillows, teddy bears, cats, dogs, basically anything. Cars, mopeds. So yeah, basically anything you can find to give that whatever vibe you want to give off to, you know, elevation. So that's it for all of my tips. I hope this video was helpful for some of you that maybe want to get started into the blogging industry, or maybe just want to take nicer pictures for your Instagram. And last but not least, I told you guys to stick to the end of this video. If you come this far, I'm actually giving away a waist trainer to one of my lucky subscribers. It's gonna be a waist trainer of your choice. All you need to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel, comment down below that you have entered, follow me on my Instagram, and follow Race Cartel and like this video. I'm gonna put all the details of the giveaway in the description box below, and I'm probably going to be announcing it either on Snapchat or Instagram, or both, for those of you that don't have Snapchat. So that's everything. I think in case I forgot something, I'm gonna put it down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.